We're live.
Well, hey, welcome to the If You Know, You Know late night show. I'm your host, Jeffrey, and I am with,
Ronika.
well, welcome this evening. This evening. Look, we came in on a little delayed flight. It was a
But we
little
landed it.
we had some headwinds, slowed us down. It's crazy when you jump on the computer and all of a sudden they tell you got to reboot.
Mm-hmm.
But I always be looking for that uh reboot later, or you can extend it like 2 hours. But next thing you know, it'll be 2 weeks because every time you get on the computer, you extend it and you extend it. So I
My
had to
work.
reboot. I had to reboot.
Sound
So
like my work computer was like, hey girl, it's been a while. Let's
yeah.
restart.
Look. I need you to refresh in my bed.
Yeah.
Because we look, we'll go right in and just sling that computer open. You know,
Oh my gosh. Yes, that is
Remember,
true.
look, I remember like the first laptops, you had to make sure they were charged, but once I realized that you could close it down and open it up, and it was never, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm
was
like,
never
sleep
getting
is
them
a thing.
updates.
Never. It's
Look,
just gonna start where I finished. Sign me up.
look, the most embarrassing part is when IT email you and say, uh, can you make sure that you reboot your computer? You're
Guilty.
like,
Guilty.
yes, yes,
Yes. I
yes.
can do I can do that.
Little,
Yes.
little more subtle next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, I know you're the expert. Dag. Okay.
yeah. Don't patch me up, cuz. so,
Woo.
uh, so, how's your week?
It's been going.
And going.
I think today may have been no, because we had rain this evening. No, it's been raining quite a bit.
Oh, you know what they say? April showers bring May flowers.
Well, here they come at midnight.
Yeah, yeah, because May is here. Look,
Hmm.
look, rent is due. Whether you got it or not, it's due tomorrow. All right.
Someone said, who put Rent, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, um, Memorial Day just all together? Like y'all didn't think about we want to be outside just a little bit?
Mm. No, it's
Nobody.
time. It's time to show compassion and to make sacrifices. You know. Yes, sacrifice.
Sure,
Uh,
yes, that sounds
all right.
great.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Well, everybody, like we said, welcome to the If You Know, late night show. Look, we are, ready for them numbers. If
Mm-hmm.
you're new to the show, basically what we do is we ask you to give numbers from 1 to 3,000. Actually, I'm gonna say I think it's like 20 or 30 now to 3,000 because
I'm
the first 30 numbers is
It's
just off.
gone.
They gone,
We already used them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
And
means
in
we've been
those
having weeks of fun.
and in those numbers, Renika and I, we make sure that we answer the questions. And yeah, I was just gonna say sometimes they have you sweating over
Mm-hmm.
there. So make sure you put it in the text box. And then also we do PPP, which is politics, pop culture, and then we always give something for our people. It's it's for our people.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one we doing tonight? First, Fanika, politics, pop culture, or our peoples?
Hey, Bev. Um,
Hey, hey,
I feel like politics should be last because I have questions, or yeah. I don't want
okay,
people to miss that one.
all right,
So let's start for the people.
let's go.
Okay. Mine is very quick. It's almost like a read, like mine is very quick. Um, and mine is for my local peeps, local as in Ben Harbor, Michigan. I know we don't really subscribe to any newspapers. Like, who's really paying for it, right? We're going to Facebook for our news. But according to the news, Benton Harbor is looking at, City of Ben Harbor is looking at paid parking downtown this summer. So, you all that have been riding without like proper registration or insurance, be careful. Even in those rentals, be careful because it still traces back to you. So save your coins because you're going to need them this summer. Because if you're going to be eating or even walking around downtown, it is going to cost you. The fences have already gone up. So if you are parking on the street, it will be paid.
Fences?
Yeah, they put some fence. So you remember the building, the parking lot that used to, hello, parking in between the library and Ideal Place?
Mm-hmm.
That's now fence.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because
And
they're
I'm
gonna
seeing,
charge parking
yeah,
there.
charge for parking there, or that's probably only used for the people that live in those buildings. Like it'll
Yeah,
be, yeah. So
exclusive.
won't be for
I
commercial.
used to live in one of those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look. I could park there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said I got universal. Hopeful.
Okay. Hey, Uncle Donald. He said, hello, Miss Williams and
Hey,
Mr.
hey,
Booker.
hey,
So yeah,
hey,
that's my
Mr.
for the
Booker.
people. So that's my for the people. Just get your coins ready, both in Ben Harbor and St. Joseph. So just be prepared.
For the increase.
Mm-hmm.
As Martin said, be prepared for the five.
To pay the fine.
Be prepared to pay the five.
Oof.
Hopefully it's only five.
Mm.
Actually, you know. Um, well, thank you, Renika, for your for the people. My for the people is over a week ago I posted on my Facebook status. I was talking about employment. And I had a lot of people chime in, DM me, what was the job, what was the opportunity. But just to give a little bit of context, um, I have this thing like, some people like to do crossword puzzles. I like to look for jobs, like it's a thing. So using that skill set and then actually doing it as an actual opportunity, doing it as in a role, I have access to a lot of opportunities. And so that's why I said DM. And so for some people, hey, resume, interest, that's what next. That's the next step because that's the next part of your opportunity that you're searching for. So if you're interested, continue to send. I'll make sure that I provide. I'm going to drop in the text box tonight an actual opportunity that I seen. Now, some people say, "Wait, were they local?" As in,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you got to remember, it's not like this is. It's not like years ago where it was a local show. Like this is everybody see this opportunity like globally. We like
Mm-hmm.
Renika, we checked like the stats. It's like global. So from
Mm-hmm.
that standpoint, and having a network such as I have, or such as we have, we want to make sure that we're touching people throughout this country. And on top of it, as a person that's have done it before, it's nothing wrong with taking a chance on an opportunity, especially when you have the skill set. And sometimes we may not know how to articulate it, but I damn sure believe that Renika and I get there. So, and she didn't even say she was even a part of this, but I
I
just threw her
didn't.
right in there.
Okay.
So, but from that standpoint, that's mine for the people. As in, if you want or look or seek an opportunity, send it in. Most people you got to pay this, pay that. At some point, it may be, but at this point, let's collectively put us for us. because if not, we're not going to have much. And that's going to lead me into the politics, into the next segment because we have to. A lot is happening, and I don't think that we seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's mine for the people. It's jobs, opportunities, careers, next level. Make sure, yeah, next level.
And make sure that you're sharing this show with your network with, the little arrow at the bottom. You just hit that and it'll share right to your feed or to your story. But be a share bear. All right, my friends, I'm here with pop culture. We're doing a different order tonight because I really want Jeffrey to focus on politics.
Oh boy.
Because what I'm going to say, you're probably like, I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. But it's okay.
But I got some questions for this pop culture if it's good. And I
Okay.
know it's gonna be good.
So, the first one. I this is how I get my news now. On my work email, I'm able to not email, on my work um laptop, we have like the Microsoft news, like it's all kind of news networks here, so all kind of articles. So something caught my eye and I saw Simone Biles up there. And she said basically you would have no idea, you wouldn't believe how much they spend on red carpet glam. So I was intrigued. I clicked and I started listening. She did a whole TikTok video about, she was asking other celebrities like, is it just me or do y'all pay this much for glam? And it just made me think like, wow, that's really the going rate. She said for a stylist, makeup, a rented dress, hair, everything, $23,000.
That's the person
What do you mean that's the
for the
person?
event.
Just for Simone Biles to be seen on the red carpet, it costs $23,000, and she does not keep the dress that she wears.
Oh wow. That's that's crazy.
I thought to myself, wow, I'm thinking about the actors and sinners, like how many red carpets, like the whole press run, like that's really a whole budget right there. But just one red carpet experience, $23,000. I've been out here doing my own makeup for I don't know how long. Is it great? Probably not some days, but I
If
think I
not, is
would,
it great?
I'm
Okay.
just, I mean, $23,000. I said, man, I have not arrived yet because I couldn't imagine. I'm still doing my own makeup. Y'all just heard me just say that. I'm still doing my own makeup. I'm still dressing myself. Wow, that is an investment to be on the red carpet. But so that blew my mind this week for pop culture. Number two, I'm just wondering, because of the next story I'm going to talk about, if you all have forgiven this person with the whole. So Kev on Stage was on an episode with oh my gosh, what's the guy with the hats and the locks? Why am I drawing a blank?
Cam.
Yeah, Cam Newton. So he was on his show, his podcast. Well, I would say his show, and Kev on Stage was talking about and it was just a blurb. It was a clip that was, that essentially went viral and made people want to just talk about this a little bit more, this topic a little bit more. And him growing up Kojic and growing up how there were certain ways of attending church, of worshiping, of praising, of giving of your time. And also you looked at people a certain way. Like, okay, and I say people a certain way is if you were not heterosexual, it was frowned upon in the church. And as Kev on stage was saying in the interview, is that once you know better, you do better. And once upon a time, I was that person that was judging this person for doing their lifestyle. He said, but then I had to look at myself where I'm fornicating. He said, so I had to really rethink that, when we think about trying to win souls or bring over people over to Christ, is that you have to lead with love.
Mm-hmm.
And
What you doing judging?
whew, mm, the way people were coming after Kev on stage for his comments, he said his whole joke was, "Ooh, I'll never do another interview again. I'll never do it. I'll never do another interview again." But it was so many people of the LGBTQI plus
Yeah,
community.
I was gonna say, don't get
I
all
was
them
like, I was like,
letters
don't,
and
yep,
don't
plus,
get us
yeah.
canceled because you
Ooh,
don't have the letters.
I know. Plus community that were really praising the fact that Kev was even bold enough to even talk about this, because it's really taboo. It's like something we really don't talk about. So for him to address like, no, this is how basically our generation is looking at things. Like we want to lead with love. We've seen so much division before just because of not accepting one's lifestyle. But so that was really good for me to consume this week, and it's still spilling over. Well, it was like last week, but spilling over into this week, because you will hold on, us, me included. Sometimes you'll hold on to a story until a new big story comes up, and you know which one I'm talking about,
What?
and I'm sick of at the same time. Meg the Stallion and Clay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the conversation of I just want everybody to hush. I'm just like, if you don't have a
Nah,
plan
I
of
just want
action,
everybody to hush.
like just if you don't have a plan of action of how we can continue, how we can stop this same cycle of discourse between the black community.
Well,
Like it's
they
what?
breaking up, and sometimes it'd be a lot for
A little messy?
us to go. Yeah, and then it's publicly, you know. So from that standpoint, when you come out and let's talk about it for a
Mm.
second. If you got a minute, you got a minute.
Yeah, I got it, man, because
Yeah.
this is the whole person that we would go to for relationship advice. Anyway, so.
When you first come out with someone, you got to make a decision. Is it going to be loud or is it going to be quiet?
Ooh.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if it's quiet, it can be interpreted in the wrong manner. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when it's loud, it can be interpreted in the wrong manner and vice versa. So you have to be able to try to gauge that. And I think that it comes with communication in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
However, no matter, just in my knowledge, I don't really remember Megan being with anyone um post the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter who she got, it was gonna be like, who is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it just so happened to be Clay Thompson, who his family is already famous just from a basketball entertainment LA standpoint because his father was Michael Thompson, who played for the Lakers. And during the era of the 80s. And so then he go on and play for Golden State with Steph Curry and Draymond, and they win championships. And then all of a sudden he tears he has the medical issue where, ACL or blows out his knees. I mean his knee. And he's the first one of the dynasty that they get rid of. So he gets shipped off. So they kind of was in the same space. He gets shipped off to Texas. She's in Texas, even though it's Houston, but Dallas, they got money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't that they're not taking the road,
Mm-hmm.
So uh and I think that it was we together, we gonna do this in spite of, and sometimes you just go in different directions. So that's the way I saw it.
it's more of the conversations of people saying that black men continuously um, belittle or disrespect black women, especially publicly online. And I guess the double standard of, because I've been seeing body count out there, whereas men can express whatever body count that they have. But if women have or over a certain number, or it depends on the person, over a certain number, she's automatically a whore. And and then you also look at it from Megan could have dated these men that are all high profile men. So of course it'll sound like to anybody else like, oh, that she didn't ran through a whole lot of men. Versus if you were locally and you had the same amount of partners, I don't think it's really frowned upon.
Well, I mean, honestly, if with someone with their stature, with their access, you have to think that whatever. I mean, I don't want to assume, but they have a lot of access, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that they're swindling it down to say that, oh, I'm not going to do this. Like you just have to you have a conversation with your person or with your persons and say, hey, this is what we're going to do, and because you're famous, it's not like you can go down to the deli or down, to the bodega and say, "Hey, let me get this," and nobody's gonna say, "Let me get a picture with you."
Mm.
So it's hard to find somebody. You can't. I mean, Clay is what 6'4", 6'5". That's a tall person just randomly just trying to pick up somebody. And then
Yeah.
Meg, you see how she built. So no, no, so yeah, I mean, you just have to have those conversations, and they just didn't. That's what young love will do. You know,
Mm.
it'll keep you a glue.
Ah,
Ah,
young love.
yeah. So, but they didn't last long. What, 2 years?
Was it even that
I mean, I was given,
long?
but that's
Oh.
fine. They were dating. But
Mm-hmm.
people, soon as somebody see you with somebody, they automatically saying that, baby in the carriage.
And they
What they
get married.
look, what was that little nursery rhyme thing they
Oh
used to say?
yeah. First come marriage. Wait, first come
First
the
come
man,
love, then
then
come
come
marriage,
marriage, then come
then
the
come the
baby and the
baby and the
baby
baby care.
carriage.
What?
Yeah.
Like where was look, sounds like a lot of me going to work. That's what it sounds like. Me going to work over and over and over and over and over. And forgetting Father's Day. Like, come on now. No, look, I tear this house up. But anyway.
um, not Aunt Bev said they say she with the guy from the Sinners now. Not Michael B. Jordan. Aunt Bev, don't start.
She with Michael B
That
already?
no, I don't believe it. No, Aunt Bev, no.
Do he got a girl?
Uh, uh, no.
Oh, Nelly.
Remember, what's her face broke his heart? Lori Harvey,
Well, I mean,
allegedly.
you know, he was just out there dating, seeing. Sometimes you meet some people and all of a sudden they be like, "Oh, date my daughter." I ain't saying that happened that way, but like date my daughter. You're like, I guess,
And Ben,
but
we're gonna have to fact check. And she's talking about us say it ain't so. I'm just saying. I just seen him on
ooh,
something earlier and I was like, whew.
the
All
Rob
right.
got the book report, and Bev is his mama. She didn't drop some knowledge. I can't believe Megan is with
I don't
Michael B.
believe it. I
Jordan.
don't believe it.
If it's on TMZ in the morning, we broke it first. We broke it first. I tell you that. Yes, a timestamp. Timestamp. We broke it first.
Woo, she said she seen it on Facebook. Was it AI? See, I'm over here just questioning everything. Yeah. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. But yeah, I'm just sick of y'all talking about the think pieces. Right. TC said we have to fact check for sure. We do, for sure.
Mm-mm.
Michael Beto? Mm-mm. Um,
You see how she over old dude already? You don't even remember his name. That's crazy. See, so he ain't do nothing wrong. Clay ain't do nothing
mm,
wrong. He just
mm,
said, I gotta go. I don't belong
mm.
here.
Yeah, I've
She
had my
out
fun.
his league. I already had seen that. I was like, you know, you know. Yeah. Come on, brother.
But yeah, I'm tired of the paragraphs, the
Maybe when he was
statuses,
with
the
Golden
nasty
State.
photos. I'm over it. Let's move along now
Did she
to the little.
respond?
Who you ain't Bill?
No. Did Megan respond to Clay?
I don't think she has, but I don't know if you knew she was in a Broadway show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's walking away from that Broadway show, and since somebody was like, girl, don't be burning no bridges out here."
Yeah, that's bad. Because the show will go on, but
The show must go on.
yeah, but who's he gonna put in the space?
Mm.
I think what is they gonna say? Annika or Onika?
Boo! Tomatoes,
Well,
tomatoes.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
you would give somebody an opportunity.
Not her.
Who would you give an opportunity?
Not her.
On Broadway, um, female hip hop artist,
Hip hop.
Broadway. We can't go backwards and get Queen Latifah. We got to get this new era. You ain't gonna
mm.
put Cardi B on Broadway?
She's pretty good on SNL, but
Broadway,
Broadway. Okay. Move it along.
yeah.
That completes my pop culture for this week.
All right, Miss Pop culture.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna lean in, going on over here to politics. Politics is crazy, man. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know what you come to do. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what you come to do, but it has been nuts. And I'm gonna talk a lot about rights because I think they're important, and I think that we use our First Amendment right, which is freedom of speech, to speak in a whole direct language, um, where we speak forcefully. So we believe that how we speak is how we're gonna move. Hey, I'm going over there. I'm about to do this. You know. So what I'm seeing is those small things that we take for granted are being taken away. The,
Mm-hmm.
f- the first thing I want to dive into is the dismantling of the Supreme Court ruling of the Voters' Right Act. It was just ruled yesterday by a 6-3 decision, which is majority conservative, that effectively dismantled key protections of the Voters' Right Act that guarantee communities of color the right to fair congressional districts. So basically, what is done, a case went all the way up to the Supreme Court in Louisiana, and it said that when they redrew the district, it overrepresented for blacks in this area. And so from that standpoint, they're going to redraw it, and it's actually going to take away black representation in four spaces. So they're stripping apart the 1965 Voters' Right Act, where we won't they want it where we're going to be, as they would call it, even. Everyone has the same equal rights, but knowing that this country has never given equal protection for others. And what I mean by others is non-whites. So That's why we had these laws. We have come to a point in our history where now they're undoing what has been done. And a lot of people, like myself, are feeling disheartened by it. But the next step is to rewrite the new law. So don't lose focus here. I want to give a little bit of history. I know it's late, but this is great. All right. So when they talk about them DEI programs, actually, that DEI was something that they came up with. Okay. In the 1960s, they came up with DEI during the civil rights movement. It was designed to combat um, discrimination. That was the overall goal. It evolved into the 1970s with affirmative action, which was workplace, as in we want to not just be able to use the damn water fountain with you. We want to be able to go to work with you. So little increments, decade to decade. That's just from the 60s to the 70s. It gave us an opportunity to become, as they say, equal. That we had to put in law. After you go into from a broader aspect, the 90s, we go into corporate. Now we're getting opportunity in corporate America. Look, I even did the early 2000s. I worked Kellogg. It was far and few still of black people that was still going in through there. Actually, I worked for the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. And I actually did research of why blacks, women, and people of color were leaving the organization within 2 and 5 years because of their experience. I have a lot of data, that I actually have ascertained. So, and then it goes into the 2000s now where we have, they shifted, where diversity and inclusion shifted into DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, which all of a sudden there was a backlash, which the primary focus or the primary goal of DEI is to level the playing field, ensuring that marginalized communities have equal opportunities in education and employment. The modern approach emphasizes not just diversity, because diversity, people say, what is diversity? Realistically, numbers. We want to make sure that, hey, we know that we're only 13% of the population. So we know that there's probably 70% of a dominant race or 60% of a dominant race that's around us here in America. That's just being realistic. So we just want to make sure that you just don't give us one. We may want to get 3 or 4 spots, and you may say, well, that's an overrepresentation of your race. But in the comparison of 100, that's not an overrepresentation of our race. It actually would move us towards more of integration. But now, because of these laws and peel back or this backlash towards DEI, now we've moved into tribalism. And what I mean by tribalism is now we're talking about separatism. That whole thing of Obama in that era of, well, excuse me, the whole thing of from Martin Luther King to President Obama of integration now through this MAGA movement has changed and made us think that, hey, it's better to be separate. Renika and I had a conversation yesterday, and we were talking on the Please Do Tell podcast, which it, and sidebar, it actually premieres on this upcoming Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo. But that's a great transition. The reason why we were talking about it, we talked about Cinco de Mayo and actually how, well, when did we first know of Cinco de Mayo? Because we grew up similar community, well, same community, similar, same community. And we didn't know anything about Cinco de Mayo until we went to undergrad. So we had to go realistically a whole nother community. Look at that from a plantation standpoint. You had to go to a whole nother community, 45 miles away just to understand another culture. But what we did and what we highlighted about it with Cinco de Mayo is they embrace their culture. It's rich. It's ingrained in them. And once you we kind of went we extended it. And what I mean by that, we were just talking about Spanish culture as a whole. And so once you get an opportunity to become a friend with someone that's from the Spanish culture, you understand the richness, of their depth. But if not, then you just don't know. But the difference between our experience here in America is we're not judgy on it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? As in, when you're the dominant, you can be judging and say, I want you to be more like me. And so I want to rid and wash you of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not our thing. But what should become our thing is, and this is where it's kind of just for us, as in, we have to coalesce on an ideal, on a mission. Because right now, as 13% of the population, they're ridding your rights, your right to vote. The next one is they've come to for two things that was the most important for us post slavery: citizenship and to vote. They've come for both, and they've peeled back. So, in other words, if you don't have the hue of the skin, then maybe you shouldn't be counted. And that's where we're at. And so we must, I know as millennials, we're like, but it's time to go out and make that change. This is what I wanted to add to for the people.
The
I challenge
complexion for the protection.
I challenge everybody this summer. Get outside. And what I mean by get outside, go meet and see somebody that look like you and teach them something. You teach somebody something, they'll always remember you. Look,
Mm-hmm.
that's how we expand. If not, we just everybody look, it's like playing tag and everybody got a flag and we don't have one.
Mm.
So we just running in circles. So we don't have a home base. Go find a friend. I'm telling you.
The story, if you follow Jeffrey on socials, uh, I tell you all the time that his stories is where it's at. And you posted, was it a professor from Princeton?
Continue.
And I wanted to just have because it was only a blurb of it. So, what was the context behind that conversation? I know it was a little bit about what you talked about in politics, but just to lay it out for the people.
The crazy part about it, I would have to go back to my story,
Oh,
because I've been doing
okay.
a little deep research into this. Like it is we're at a precipice of what we about to do
Mm-hmm.
because the water's getting thin because they have machines they got to cool off. So if you got machines, you got to cool off. The earth is getting, like it's, and I understand it's in God's hand. He's going to, but he also says prepare. I don't want to be caught like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to be like, we were ready. Like, you understand? So that's why, I've been on this like push, like jobs, opportunities. You don't have to be where you're at. If you decide to say you want to do something different, then damn it, let's try it. And Renika, no, I believe in, hey, let's go, let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 6 months is 6 months. Next thing you know, shit, you can go back home. I'm just saying, it's not that hard.
Alrighty then.
So, and that's my politics summed it up.
What?
Yeah.
No Epstein or anything?
No, no Epstein this week. I heard
Mm.
Donald Trump on 60 Minutes, and did you see old girl? She and I call her old girl, but that's just black lingo. It's no disrespect. I
Yeah.
didn't anybody like
Yeah.
that's just how we talk.
Mm-hmm.
But old girl, she was like, oh, I wasn't talking about you, Mr. President. Like, hey, the shade wasn't on you about being a pedophile and a rapist. We didn't say that, but are you are you implying? And he was, you're disgraceful. Look, just because you talk loud don't mean you right.
Oh,
You know, it's crazy. Look, our president is at an age
Hmm.
that he that attitude, that character don't exist with his peers around. They don't allow that. They would shred that up. But because he don't have peers around, remember, we're younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you have that person, that older person in the family, they just whatever. And then everybody has to sit there and listen and then
Yeah.
talk about them behind their back.
Yeah.
Well, but my taxpayers being ate up by my tax dollars, excuse me, are being ate up behind my back, and I don't like it. Our future is being destroyed. Our country, people that look like me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
gas prices are through the roof. I seen somebody post what we post last week. I was like, oh, somebody posting the same thing. That means we all align. Talking about
Mm-hmm.
what is the how much your gas prices around you. You know, it was 4.79. Actually, I paid 2 days ago 4.79. 4.79. Like, come on now.
It's
And they
four
said
ninety
gas is
nine.
oh,
Crazy
and they said gas was going to be under $2. Look,
lies.
we stole Venezuela's president, shipped him to New York, got him in prison. Right, he 12 miles from me. He 12 miles from me, Renika. You understand? So
Yeah.
when got him, got all that oil, getting all that money, and I everything we got is up. The tariffs, they have to pay it back. And the companies, the Supreme Court said it's illegal. The company said, I'm gonna sue you. We were have to pay it back, as in the country has to pay it back, but we don't get any of the money. But it was our money. Like the transaction would have never can happen if if
That's a good
it's,
censor.
it's crazy.
What you're there. It's pretty good.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
It's you know, you just have to sing Al Green or something.
This all I keep saying. About. I freedom of speech.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Uncle Donald said, let me go back to what Andrew said. Andrew Robinson. Shout out to Kiki.
hey, hey.
He said
Shout out to
Clayton.
Fair Play Baseball. Come on, play baseball, Fair Play Baseball.
He said Clayton want to end up like Tori. LOL.
Ah, ah, no, he got the complexion for the protection
Oh
out there in
yeah, yeah.
LA. No, she
Mm-hmm.
she better take her ass back south.
Uncle Donald said, Mr. Booker, this is their new way of spelling law legally. Alter at will. They are playing in our face.
They are playing. I told you it is not funny. They're playing in our
Mm-hmm.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I don't. Did I see any numbers, y'all? 30 through 29.98. Well, we traditionally do the 1 through 3,000, but we've been answering some questions. So that's what we're down to. And don't forget that Jeffrey did drop some job leads in the comments. So again, numbers 30 through 29.98. Brandy said they called him the PPS logo. PBS, PBS, PBS.
They call who the?
Clay. So
Mm,
look at the PBS logo and then look at him side by side.
mm.
I said, all right.
Oh, I
Um,
thought PBS is out of out of business. You know, that was one of the first things Donald Trump took away with the repeal. Well, that was one of the first things he took away with the Project 2025. You know, was the national broadcast. So I thought it was off air.
all right, Sam. Seeing numbers. Oh, excuse me. I'm seeing numbers coming in.
But yeah, it's I don't even want to say it's a joke. I mean, and we at war. You know, we didn't turn our back against Ukraine. It's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we with Russia. You know, like because we yeah, what is
Ah,
going on? Knowing that these people don't even like our people.
hmm.
It's crazy.
First
All right.
number.
All right, what number? What look? What number? Look, you just got me over
What
here.
number? What number? Okay. First number is 2918.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
2918. Ooh, it
Mm-hmm.
zoomed in on me like it was next.
Mm-hmm. Dum dum.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Eh, eh, eh.
Dum dum.
Yeah. 2918.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Have you ever written a love letter?
Yes.
Okay, love. What grade?
High school? That I wrote, but I mean I received them prior to.
We just talking about your
All that
hand,
I've
your
written.
penmanship, my sister.
Yeah, I think it was say high school.
Ooh, I said great.
Uh,
Yeah, there down. I know you.
ninth?
Come
Yeah,
on
ninth.
now. You,
Ninth.
okay, okay, early.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sister Williams, did you hear that? Grade, ninth grade. You heard that? You need,
She was there.
you need to be checking them purses.
What?
Look, I remember as a kid, my aunt used to this is leaked information.
Uh-oh.
She ain't on here. But they used to like write letters and stuff. Just, it's kind of like now we would probably at one point when people used to blog or
Mm-hmm.
when people used to like or even like write
MySpace.
messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they would write letters and then they would put it in their purse as if they like got something. And as a mama during that era, if you got something in your purse, it ain't yours. It's mine. I bought that purse. So she would go up in there and I think one time I saw them like cussing in the letters, but they were just like writing like random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like kid shit. But boy, seeing that you were underage, cussing in them letters, ooh, they got their ass beat. They got their ass beat. So, but love letter, yes. Actually, I'm gonna go sixth grade. Sixth
What?
grade. Yeah, yeah, sixth grade. Yeah. Point Montessori. Help me
Mm-hmm.
with my preposition.
Mm.
Ah, that's how I know how to write a letter.
Okay. No, I don't think I was writing them back then because, I don't like evidence.
True. I bought a ring and everything, and nobody
Oh,
knew.
that I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
So it's the same person I was
Yeah.
writing love letter to.
The boy, the boy's in love.
Yeah. I was smitten.
Stop it,
That's a
Joffrey. The
great one.
boy's in love.
That was a great one. The boys in love. Too funny. Too funny.
Oh gosh. The next number is 900.
900. If a genie offered you three wishes, what would you wish for? And not more wishes.
Mm.
You're not smarter than average, better than that.
Okay, fine. Um, I was actually gonna follow the rules. Um, I want to put two in one, but I feel like they're separate. I'm gonna just let it ride. I would. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll get back to the comments. I would. So vain. I would be about 20 pounds lighter
One wish,
overnight. I would have at least $2 million in my savings.
two wish.
Completely renovate my mom's house.
Okay. Three wishes. Okay, that was shoot. I may do it in the morning. Hold on.
Before you go, um, Uncle Donald said my mom used to say to be respected, you must be respectful as far as Clay and the Megan. The Megan. And then Jennifer said, I need details, Jeffrey, letter and ring.
Oh my God. Not letter
Not
and
her chiming
ring.
in with that, like, okay, ma'am. All right.
That
Okay,
is
go
crazy.
ahead.
Oh, three wishes. You know you got to get the money. You know you got to get the money. So, I'm actually, yeah, shit. It's a genie. This is a one in a lifetime thing. So the money, I need a cool 100 mil that
I,
include my student loan debt exasperated. Like
oh, I could have put two
that was all the money. That's all the
in one.
money.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is an island property. Gotta get it. Yeah, gotta
Mm-hmm.
get that island
Mm-hmm.
property.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is because if it's later, the genie gonna be like, well, they could die
Oh,
and
what?
go back in there. I don't want that to happen. So I need something now.
What is going on?
Um, free 2 weeks for everybody.
Free 2 weeks for everybody?
Like COVID 2 weeks. And then them bots and them going. I don't want to send the bots to work. Then all of a sudden they won't bring us back. So-
Yeah. Job
but no, we get
security.
we get 2 weeks. We get 2 weeks, not forever,
What?
but just like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Two
All
weeks
right.
taking the country taking 2 weeks off.
Okay.
That's why we got 52 weeks. We got 50 now. We do 50.
All right. So the next number is 1988.
Oh, we done this.
We have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know.
Next.
Hold
Oh.
on. Let me confirm, not deny.
Mm.
We have not.
What?
We have not. Um, if you lived in a tower, would you want a doorman or do you think it's unnecessary? Why?
Yes, I want a doorman. Um, because people think I'm cool and they would be trying to just stop by. And I don't even play that now. So I need a doorman.
I don't want no doorman. That's another body up in the house you gotta feed. They ain't gonna leave. They gonna use your toilet and stuff. Mm-mm. You gonna send them outside?
Okay.
Don't be that bougie. Come on now. Lipstick and all. They can use your bathroom.
Anyways, it's him letting me know that he likes it. Thank you.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
next number, 1141. Dum
Mm.
dum. You should already know who gave us this one.
Oh boy.
Is it still raining?
Mm. Are you more of a leader or a follower?
Ah! I'm gonna just answer the question. Leader.
All right.
I can be quite an influencer of things of sorts. Yeah. So I'm a leader. Only because I still don't shy away from being a follower. So I think that you have to
Okay,
be a follower in order to
versatility.
be a good leader.
That's what they
thinking.
told us when we was little.
And it works.
But typically, those are the people in charge. I think they were just trying to hype up us that weren't in charge.
A little motivation.
Yeah, a little
Ain't never
motivation.
hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Tish was answering our last question. She said her three wishes would be money, 40 acres to build on, and excellent health. Those are great.
Yeah, yeah. I missed the
Um,
health thing. I missed the health thing.
yeah.
Totally with the
We
property.
look at
That was
yeah.
great. Yeah,
Those were really good.
yeah.
Jennifer said, leader or follower? It depends. If I'm traveling, I'm a follower. Oh, I know. She just totally forgets that what to do. I'm like, we got to go this. Okay, so what time do we have to be at the gate? If I was in, what would you do? But you are
Uh,
here.
she said lead,
Mm.
but I ain't got to lead now.
Oof. Next number.
Mm. Oh no, I'm gonna go with lead.
Sorry. I
No,
thought
you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna go with lead.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to follow. I do like to follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to do, uh, because it's like something that I normally wouldn't do.
Correct.
So that's why I like
Mm-hmm.
to follow. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's then I can be goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until something just ain't sitting right. He's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to take over.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Pages get thin. Like, okay, look, I was trying, y'all. But it just didn't happen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Next number,
503.
503. Okay. What's your favorite clothing store?
Oh,
That's a good one too.
that was a good one. I don't have one.
I don't either, but I'm gonna say athletic wear. So I'm gonna probably say like a Foot Line. I mean Foot Line, a Foot Locker,
Will
Finish
that finish
Line.
line?
Yeah, I put them
All
together.
right. Okay.
Um, yeah, I wear a lot of like athletic wear. But if I was like dressing up or something like that, I would have to. If I made money, I would definitely get a stylist.
I love boutiques, so I think only because I don't like seeing myself. I don't know where that goes from. It's like I don't want to be dressed like everybody else.
Yeah, something
So,
different.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
a good boutique. Jennifer, and how did I not know her favorite clothing store? JCP.
Oh boy, they dying.
As if we didn't grow up on it.
Mm-mm. Not JC, but that's old school when somebody say, "Oh, just go to Penny."
Mm-hmm. Doing it right.
Yeah, just go to Penny's. Penny's
Mm-hmm.
got you.
Penny's got everything. When
Yeah,
they built or they expanded to the home store that was like tucked away in the back, you couldn't tell them nothing.
not a home store.
Hmm
Oh,
Before
what you?
there was, any home stores, I think.
So what you trying to home get?
Comforters, pillows, it was all tucked away in the back. All right.
What I mean?
So you couldn't think of one.
What was the question again?
Your favorite clothing store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Man Alive.
Ah,
Man
okay.
Alive was
That's a good
good.
one. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
good urban wear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Man Alive.
Do we have any more numbers? Do do do
What
do
you
do
got tonight?
do. I submitted the 503.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with 2104.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, shit. I should have.
Why did you pick it? Huh.
Yeah, I just jumped at it. Have you ever loved two people at one time, feeling conflicted about whom to choose? And I'll give you a second as I go refill the.
My. I could write a whole book. I see you teach. I could write a whole book on my times in North Kakalaki, also known as North Carolina. It's real name. My dating life was fun. It was fun. Restaurants, trips. It was great. Um, I should answer before Jeffrey even comes back, but yeah. Oh, not the numbers coming through now. Come on, you all. Come on. Come on. Ah, that's what I'm finna say. You're gonna be like, what? Because it's his fault. It is his fault whenever he comes back. I can see him in the mirror whenever he does decide to come back. But you all, I am going to two at a time. Remind you all, and I'm going to remind Jeffrey tonight is that he has to upload these episodes as soon as we finish
On YouTube.
on YouTube.
My bad. My bad.
Okay. So,
What y'all
and
was in
then
here talking about?
we got some numbers rolling through.
Mm-mm.
So the answer is yes.
Okay.
Whereas I think I I feel bad because I'm like, did I was I in love with the thought of him or him? So yeah, and I had to make a decision of was I moving from one place to the other for said guy. So I don't know if the guy knows that I moved to be with another guy. Yeah, here we are.
Nah, nah. Here we are.
Here we are.
So how was that? You know, I'm gonna do a follow up on that. A move? That's big.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. That's
Mm-hmm.
big. That's big.
It was
Uh,
fun while it lasted. Both of them.
um. No, I've never loved two people at the same time.
Oh.
Mm-mm. You gotta clamp it down. You know, then you gotta let it go. I mean, you can have love for it, but you knew when that heartbeat stopped. You know, you
Yeah.
knew. In the words of Omarion, you know that icebox.
Where my heart used to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
Yeah.
So you gotta let it go. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be stringing people along.
Ugh.
Don't be stringing people along. Yeah.
Next number is 2020.
Okay.
I feel
Okay,
like we've
20.
done that one. Did we do that one?
Dude, you know we probably have. We did so many. What would you do if you saw someone getting bullied?
Mm.
Hit them harder. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Is that really blood?
Oh, physical? Too busy trying to remove the person from the situation and making them feel inclusive in our world. And he talking about, listen,
You
let's
got
send
too
them
much
on
going on.
with a bloody one.
You got too much going on. You got
Yeah.
three things in there you trying to change. You
Mhm.
better, you better, you better go with the flow.
Terrible.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Next number. 1699.
Oh boy. All right. What was the last song you danced to?
It was in my stories. It was Yin Yang Twins that I
Oh,
remember at the party. Um,
what party?
my cousin Tasha's 50 plus one birthday party.
Oh wow, wow.
It was
That was those.
great.
That was the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a wand. Dang, I knew I should have brought it in the house. There was a wand that when the lights went out, you push the button and and it was like a light up wand. And I lost my mind all night with that wand, and it's now going to be a new prop.
Mm-mm,
But yeah, if you didn't see my stories, like my sister said, she just saw it today, and she should have been embarrassed, but she wasn't.
mm-mm. Well,
It
happy
was her
birthday,
sister.
cousin.
Yes, happy
Yep,
birthday,
happy
cousin
birthday.
Tasha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, last song I danced to. Man, I'm not a dancer.
We know.
Uh, but it seemed like I did just was trying to dance to something, you know. Um, can't pull that one out of me.
Oh,
Because I can't think of it. I can't think
mm,
of it. But it was something crazy. I think it was can't remember. Can't,
mm.
can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that. That's a hard one. Oh, Paul. Yeah. Had to catch yourself. Yeah.
Oh man, watch
Uh,
yourself.
yeah.
Know what you working with.
Yeah. I can't think of it. Yeah, that would be a one I would dance to.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like it would be like something Caribbean because I
And
hear a
Teeny,
lot of like Caribbean music. So.
and Teeny said with Tanisha.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, that would be a good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last time probably with Tanisha in September, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Mm-mm.
there's no more
There's
numbers.
no more numbers. All right, all right, all
Mhm.
right. Thank everybody for providing the numbers for tonight. Look, Renika, how we gonna what we got for the weekend?
Um, milestone celebrations and puppy love because brother cousin will be in town for the weekend.
Okay. All right, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna do laundry this weekend, actually. So
Really?
you wanna see me in the streets, you'll see me. Because
Mm.
I don't have a washer and dryer in the apartment. Actually that's a damn lie.
I must say it that.
Um, yeah, I do have a washer and dryer, but I don't never use it. Like if I could get outside and in the space, then I don't mind hauling my clothes to the laundromat. It's so look, it's crazy because you couldn't get me to do that back at the
Mm-mm.
crib.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, not at
Mm-mm.
all. But here, I don't mind it. It's a field trip. It's a field trip, and
An
believe me,
adventure.
yes, you damn sure it's gonna be something to see in this
Uh,
whole little going to the
you know it.
laundromat. So, but yeah, um, that's my plan for the weekend.
Sounds like a good one to me.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna chill, actually,
Mm-hmm.
chill and pay some bills, because
Oh.
if y'all don't know, in 34 minutes Eastern Standard Time,
Mm.
rent's due, whether
Mother.
you whether you got it or not. All right.
Mm.
So, where can we find you, Renika?
You can find me on Threads and IG, Ronika, Ronnika, like that, like right here. Uh, that Williams, and I'm
The
Ronika
other side,
Williams
bro.
on. It is with here,
Mhm.
here,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
mm, mm, mm. And there we go. And yeah, Facebook, Ronika Williams. But you
Alright.
can find Please Do Tell Podcast wherever you consume your podcast. So that's Apple, Spotify, wherever. And if you want to watch video with our faces, that's on YouTube.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, all the things that you typically hear.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for coming out. You can find me at Mr. Fantastic World at MrFantastic World WORLD on Instagram, or you can find me on here, obviously Facebook. As you see in the text box, there's an opportunity. And I want to make sure that I share that opportunity, that it's a high school diploma. We're not even talking about big bricks out here. I know it may say it's from a highered.com job. You say, oh, I don't know. It asks for a high school diploma. Don't just see something, a little blurb, and don't think that you can't do it, because you can do it. All right.
Okay.
So from that standpoint, y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming out to the If You Know, You Know late night show. Thank you for Nika for being here.
Thank
Thank
you,
y'all.
Jeffrey.
And we love you.